Nice.
Thank you, bro.
Yves Saint Laurent?
Yes, sir.
This nigga's
Those
bougie.
are nice.
He's
A lot of these
bougie,
exotic
man.
sneakers I don't really care for the
bougie,
big name
nigga.
brands, but those are nice.
You know what, Lillo? I'm the same way. I didn't think none, and I saw those, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just a Nike guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see people in Fendi or shit. I'm like, yo, that's but those.
I
What
need
is
to
that?
buy
What did they run?
because
What did they run you?
like 1,200 maybe.
Really?
But I got
So
cheaper
you're walking
than
around
that.
careful in those, huh?
But you know what it is that when you flip, like when I was in Florida, I was only doing the loafers. I was heavy on the Cubans wear loafers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was heavy on the LV loafers, the Gucci loafers, and that.
They still on Abercrombie right now, the
Yeah,
Cubans. No, I said, pero me ve bien, y apretado, como estamos aquí, no. No, I said it.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, the Loopy Blogger, NYC, with the greatest co-host in the world, Lillo.
Lillo.
Brancato. Okay, so you know what I mean. I didn't want to botch it.
Something else
I didn't want to
for?
botch it. I don't want to botch because I always botch it. So I'm here with the greatest co-host on the planet, and today we have a special guest in the building, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself. But before he does that, I just want to say some things about him. I know this guy pretty much my whole life. We hung out when we were on welfare. We were definitely on welfare in school. We had the worst clothes. We didn't have the best growing up, but you know what? We got by with our personalities. People loved us because we weren't the richest. We were actually the poorest, but our personalities were the greatest. And with that being said, I want to introduce to you my favorite guest so far from this season.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Tonio Skits, introducing myself because he didn't want to do the homework.
He put you on the spot like that, too.
But he knows, yes, it's your boy, MTV Wildin' Out.
No. Okay,
HBO stand-up.
I'm gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to introduce himself. This is my boy Lillo, my co-host.
Lillo.
We was telling him a lot about you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, guys.
Bro, I just want to get right into it. Before we get into all the old school stuff.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you manage to take over the internet the way you did? Because, not to cut you off, I was kind of there first, not to sound like a bitch, but
let's
you
get
took
into that.
over.
Let's get into that.
Okay.
So when I started, right?
Yeah.
I was doing my skits. I started in Miami. I was in my aunt's garage. I started because of a breakup. I was with Shorty for 4.5 years, and then she did something wild, and I never been touched like that before, you know. And during that breakup, where I'm waiting for her to like come back and be like, I'm sorry, because you know Shorty cheated or whatever. I don't know. I wanted an apology. I probably would have took it back, man. I was really like simping like that, you know, whatever. Instead, somebody sent me a picture of her and the dude in the Bahamas. She posted on Facebook, and it rocked me. And it's like I had a decision to make, like let it break me, and what I eventually did was somebody told me about a Vine and Instagram. So I saw a video. Shout out to Jessica Vanessa. It was the first video I saw. And I'm like, yo, I could remake this, and it's basically about being cheated on. And I just made fun of it. I never tagged or mentioned her name. I wasn't petty like that. But if you knew, you knew.
Yeah.
She found out. She hit me up like, why you talking shit? So I made 9 more videos about her. And I discovered like I was really good at storytelling.
Yeah.
So in that process, one day I'm in my aunt's garage. I'm looking at videos. And then something comes up because I was already following you.
Yeah.
I just didn't know it was you until you posted an old school picture. I'm like, that's Mikey. Like,
yeah.
I went to school with him. We went to 80.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mashula Parkway in the Bronx. Like,
yeah.
So I'm hitting you up. I'm like, because, you know, I've been watching your videos, but I never knew it was you. Like, you grew up, man, whatever. And then it just all started hitting me. And that's when I hit you up. I'm like, yo, Loopy, like, I've been... You know what I'm saying? You were inspiration to me because you were out there just...
Thank you, man.
You were giving your personality, and I'm like, yo, this is you in school, and now you doing this online, and people... So I took what you were doing, and then I took my skits, and it's just like, I just applied that to it, and the numbers were just happening. And then,
you went crazy, bro. You went crazy, man. I remember that I was booked in Miami with Camelo, and you brought me some weed.
Yeah.
And you was like, yo, what are you doing here? Why is this room so big? Why is it so
Yeah.
beautiful? And I'm like, yo, Instagram is crazy. The Vine, the this, the that. Never
Yeah.
seen you again.
What year
you
was
went
this?
right to work.
I think it's 2014
13,
or
14,
13 or
13, 14. Yeah,
13,
never seen him
14.
again.
Were
He
you
went right
always
to work.
funny though? Did you have like not really a comedic background where you did like
Yeah,
stand-up
I
or
was.
something?
Listen,
like
I
were
was
you like
class
the
clown.
class clown? Were you like
Yeah.
funny for the relatives?
Brother.
Yeah,
Like
so,
do
I mean,
impersonate like stuff like that?
We'll bring it back. You know, like, I was always funny. And you know, the reason why I chose this persona, like back then, there was a lot going on in my life. Like I was in foster care. Then my mom passed. You know, my mom actually passed the day of graduation, June 19th. June 19th, the day of graduation, because she was already in the hospital, and we thought it was just gonna be, you know, surgery. She'll recover.
Damn.
And the day before my graduation, June 18th, I went to the hospital, and she's there telling me, like, you know, I can't make it to your graduation. I'm like, Mommy, it's all good. Like, I'll see you after. So I went by myself to graduation, and then while I'm there, you know, I'm trying to get a ride back. Danny Calderon, I don't know if you remember Danny
Yeah,
Calderon.
Danny Calderon, yeah.
His mom was like, yo, we'll drop you off. So mind you, I'm still in my cap and gown. I got my awards in one hand. I got an umbrella in the hand because it was raining that day. I get to my house and there's mad people in my house. Instant thought was like, you know, they're here for me for my graduation. But that was so instant because of the way everybody's face looked.
Yeah.
And then, like, I just knew. And then somebody pulled me to the side like, yo, she passed.
Wow.
And that was my start of my adult life, you know.
Right there. How old were you?
Yeah, I was 15, turning 16.
God.
So right there, like literally the next day, I went into this mode like, okay, how do you pay the lights? How to figure things out? And then, you know what I'm saying, we all fell in foster care. Me and my sisters, there was 7 of us, but I was able to go with my sisters and my brother, and we fell in foster care, and that was the start of my life after middle school. But during when I was during high school, you know, I was just the funny dude because I didn't want nobody to understand.
You got class clown in 80. Me and you got class clown because we was in different classes.
Yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't want people to. I just want you to know I was funny, so you could accept me and not know what was really going on.
Yeah.
And that's
You
just
was
all I was
masking
doing. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wow.
laughter is the best medicine for
Yeah,
life in
absolutely.
general. Like you were saying before, people loved us, man. You know, anywhere, jail, places like that. Man,
Yeah.
if you can make somebody laugh, the value that has, and that's a beautiful thing. And you know, that's why you guys did so well, and you know, so well without really having anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That personality is
Absolutely.
worth
You know,
more
but
than money and everything
The
else.
idea, like what you were saying, like how back then we didn't have, like I didn't understand what poor was until, like I moved to Miami and I found out my mom had a sister.
Yeah.
In Miami, that's how I ended up in Miami. And
Okay.
she had a pool in her backyard.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like,
You didn't know better.
yo, I call my
Yeah.
sisters in New York. I'm like, yo, we good. Remember, I'm like, yo, remember the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? We're dumb, yo. Our aunt is paid. She don't even making that type of money. You
Yeah,
can get a pool.
yeah,
in-
yeah.
But for me, yo, she had a pool in her back.
yeah.
I didn't understand how poor I really was because, like, yo, we had food. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
yeah,
had friends.
yeah.
I had the streets.
Yeah.
I had rollerblades. I was happy. I was,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But what? Anyway, so to go to your point, back in 2013-14, once I saw what was going on, once I saw what you were doing or whatever, it allowed me to see the business side. So once I connected the business side of social media, I'm like, I bet I'm just gonna keep bringing content. You know, I still didn't know what you can make. I didn't even know you can make a living off of it. I was doing this till like 2015. Side note, I was a nurse. I became a nurse. I was working at Mercy Hospital. I was an
wow.
actual registered nurse.
Wow.
And then, but I was doing my videos. And then every morning I would drive to work. I'm editing a new video, whatever. Then I get to work, but all I'm doing is thinking about my videos. It got to the point where I just made a decision. All the people that were working together lived in LA. The King Bass, Daystorm, Leanne V, all these people that worked together was in LA. And I'm in Miami doing this by myself. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get to LA. And then I had to talk with my family. I'm like, yo, I wanna do this. After going to school, after all this stuff, they're like, you wanna go shoot what? 15-second videos with strangers? I'm like, yeah. They thought I was bugging.
Yeah, and you did that.
And then 3 months later, I'm in Hawaii with Kevin Hart filming with his production team in LA.
Wow.
You know, that's when everybody saw it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And how did the Wildin' Out come about? You was on the heavy,
yeah, so I was
and
the
you
first.
was repping for us because you
Yeah,
Dominican.
I was the first Latino, period. I wanted out.
Shouts
you
to
know?
that. Hey, first Latino.
Yeah.
on Wild 'N Out.
Wild 'N
You
Out.
heard? Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Season 8.
Let's go. Get that
8,
right.
Season 8, 9, 10, 11, and then recently season 20, 21, I think it is. So before I had moved to LA, I found out there was a casting call. Ooh. I tried to hit up as much people I can. They're like, yo, if you could come over. So I bought my own ticket, flew to New York, and I went to the auditions, and I got into the audition, and I made it to the finals, and it was a no-go. They didn't take me. And I remember leaving that day, I'm like, yo, I hyped myself up for nothing. I used to get a lot of bad comments like, yo, you ain't funny. What are you doing? You too old for social media. You know, back then, people trolling.
Yeah.
But I remember all those comments. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I can't make it on TV, or I thought it was. But on my flight back home, I remember when I met Nick Cannon, he was like, what's up, Tonio? I'm like, I've been doing social media for like almost a year, and Nick Cannon knew my name. So I'm like, what if I continue doing this? And that's when I landed. That's when I made a decision. I'm going to LA. So I left to LA. And then it's a year later, Nick Cannon calls my phone.
Wow.
He's like, yo, why didn't you try out for season 8? What I wanted to tell him was like, y'all ain't want me, and now I'm lit. I'm working with Kevin Hart. But what I said was, I moved to LA, and I just didn't have the time. And he's like, the tryouts are in LA. I was like,
What are you going to say now?
He goes, can you be at the CBS studio tomorrow? I was like, yeah. Yo, I stood up all night, man. Trying to rehearse, study, ooh. I get over there, I'm on the show. I didn't even have to audition. Bam, they put me on.
You went in front of what, CBS, you said?
CBS Studios, that's
With
where
all the execs, right? You're in that room. It's
Yeah.
like you're on display.
Yeah.
And all these people sit. I've been in that situation
Yeah.
before. So I noticed like a lot of your skits have beautiful women in them.
Yeah.
Like your ex was obviously beautiful.
Yeah.
And when you put these women in, it's like kind of to be like what she was, right? To have that. Do you feel that having women that beautiful give you the comedic edge? And do you think that if you didn't have women as beautiful, do you think you would be as successful?
That's a good question, right? When you think about Hollywood, Hollywood is give me the same shit but different. I looked at, when I was doing my stuff, I looked at what does Hollywood do? They cast the most beautiful women, you know, they cast all these good looking people and then throw stuff in it. I just took that blueprint, put it in my skits.
Yeah.
The way I started out was, like, I would DM girls and they just like ignore me or thought I was creep. There was this one girl, Zashia, shout out to Zashia. I used to work for T-Mobile and she was one of my clients. And she actually became big in social media, doing a lot of music videos or whatnot. And I knew her, so I didn't even have no followers. But I hit her up. I'm like, Zasha, yo, come film me. I got some ideas. She goes, okay. I filmed a skit with her. Bam. I'm like, Zasha, I'm gonna hit up a bunch of girls that you follow. If they say anything, we cousins. She goes, okay, I got you. So I hit up the girls and I hit them with that. Yo, Zasha's my cousin. We do this. If you trying to join, let me know.
Yeah.
Started working. Some of them hit them up. Yo, that's your cousin. I'm like, yeah. Now I'm not a creep no more. Yeah, let's see what you. Because back then, you know, if you're doing social media and you're a girl, you just taking pictures. Ooh, whatever. Ooh, okay, cool, but babes, right? Now they need more content. They need more substance.
That's
they need
just
more
getting
personality.
boring. That's just getting boring.
So here I come offering them something different.
Yes.
And once I did 2 or 3 girls, the floodgates open. Girls was DMing me. Yo, my God, can we work with you?
Yep.
So that just became my niche. It was just my thing.
And that was your formula.
That was the
beautiful
formula.
women.
Yeah.
You know, in addition to your skits and the comedy, and it just
most of my if a therapist out here right now and dissect me, they'll be like, you know what, my videos, I do a lot of relationship videos. And they'll be like, you're doing this because of the trauma you experienced back then. So shout out to my ex-girlfriend for being a hoe, because if it wasn't for you, like Tonio Skits wouldn't
but listen,
exist.
you channeled it the right. No, but listen.
Shout out to her.
The shout out to you because you channeled it the right way. You could have easily self-destructed after that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, many guys like they throw away their focus. Their whole life is down the fucking
Yeah.
toilet because their girl broke up with them and stuff like
Facts.
that. And it takes a strong man to do what you did.
Yeah.
You channeled it the right way in a positive direction, and I'm sure just because you saw the juice, man. You know, people reacting to this, so it gave you everything you needed to keep going, and it offset the pain, man. It's hard getting broken up.
You're right.
You know, it offset the pain, and it got you through. You know what I mean? It's like it was like the methadone.
Yeah.
It got you through, and now you're good.
It got
you know
me
what
through.
I mean?
You are 100% right. I still want to add, thanks for your wholeness, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank God you never stopped, man, because you inspired a lot of people, bro. Because I seen a lot of people taking your formula and try to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But they couldn't do it the way you did it. There's only one Tonio.
A part of that, I also, man, there's not enough time to explain everything I did. Like, back then. So I was like, how else can I grow faster? So I created this chain, right? Where so before I moved to LA, I wanted to emulate what that was in LA. How can I work with all these people? How can I have the same type of community? So I started collecting different creators from all around the United States and put them all in a chat room, right? And I'm like, okay, now we have our own community. We can talk. We can go over ideas. You know, if anybody's coming to Miami, we can shoot it. Whatever it was. I'm like, but for now, why don't we repost each other's videos? So you have 10,000 followers, right? Post me today and I post you tomorrow.
I remember
created
that. I
this
remember
whole
you was doing
chain
that. Yeah, I remember you was doing
people,
that.
There's people right now lit in LA, New York that were a part of my growth chain,
Yep.
right?
I remember you doing
Even
that.
Cardi B was in my growth
Yep.
chain when she lost her
Yep.
page.
Yep.
I'll tell you, so Cardi had lost her page for like a second time, and she violated community guidelines. Back then, this was when Cardi was just a stripper. She'd get online, talk shit, and if she saw anybody bullying somebody, she'd go in there, she'd go after them. Instagram or the algorithm took it as she was bullying people.
And by the way, that page had 666K following.
Yes.
666.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Cardi lost her stuff. Instagram's like, you violate community guidelines. We're not getting it back. She spent thousands of dollars trying to get it back. Nothing happened. And then I already had a relationship with Cardi. I had a phone number, so I hit her up because I've been trying to shoot with her. But every time she's like, Tonio, I'm too drunk. We ain't gonna do this. I bet. Cool, no problem. I haven't seen her in 2 weeks, so I hit her up. I'm like, Cardi. She's on the phone like, yo, Tony, you understand? Like, yo, they took my shit. They took my page. And I'm like, Cardi, because back then I knew a few tricks. I'm like, Cardi, give me your username and password. I bet you I get it back. Tonio, stop, bro. They're not. I'm like, Cardi, well, you ain't got nothing to lose. Just give me your username and password. She sent it to me. Yo, by the next day, her shit got back.
I already know. I remember that.
Her page was back. And then from there, you already know her trajectory. She went on Love and Hip Hop, do her thing, music, And like a year after, I'm already in LA. She was performing at KOD's or something like that in LA. So I pulled up with some people who showed support. And when I saw her, man, she kept it 100. And the next day she went on live to say the story that I'm saying right now. And she never changed up. She told everybody, you know, what I did and how. And just Cardi's one of those people that never changed up. But back to my story about this growth chain.
Yeah.
I put people in this thing where I designed a system in where people will help each other grow. But at the same time, it will help me as well because I would get on everybody's page. So I was part of the many things I did to grow as fast as I did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I seen that shit with my own eyes. Because I remember you added me in that shit when you first started it. You know what I'm saying?
You, Ken Stars.
Yeah,
and
hell yeah.
So what do you do to come up with like new content?
Before, I really had to like look for inspiration. Now, it's just more of a subconscious thing. Anything you do for a long time, you become a master at it, you know? And my subconscious is always thinking of video ideas. Like right now, I'm thinking of what if my ex followed me to view me right here, or what if her cousin's actually the camera girl over there and she's sending her videos right now, like, bitch, he's here right now. So I'm always thinking of shit like that, and it's just in my subconscious. But sometimes because at this point, doing it so long, you have to stay relevant, and that's hard because times change.
Yeah. It's pressure.
So I look at other creators, I see what they're doing or why they're doing, or what's funny to people right now, like what is hitting. So I'm always constantly learning and understanding, you know, how fast should my punchlines be, what topics are people talking about right now. So I just surrounded on that, and it just seems to keep working.
Yeah.
On all platforms.
So your ex is aware of, you know, everything that you're doing now, right? And how
Yeah.
successful you become. Does she know that she was the inspiration behind that?
100%. 3 years after that, I ran into her in a mall in Miami, at Daylight Mall. We spoke for a little bit, and she kind of gave me like an indirect apology. Like, I'm sorry for the past. Like, I'm sorry.
Nah, don't be sorry, bitch, because I'm lit. We good.
Nah, but then, she came to L.A., I smashed and then let her go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
I did. It felt, I'm not gonna lie to you, it felt good, bro. Like,
Nigga won the war, my nigga.
Yeah.
Be careful. Ted Bundy did the same thing. He had the girl back.
Nah.
And then things
I think she's
went in a
moved
different
on. She
direction
got
after
married.
that.
She's good.
She was like, yo, let me see how this famous dick tastes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
did
love,
you
though.
just
That's
say?
love. That's love.
What the fuck did he
No,
just
that's
say?
what Shorty was saying.
Yeah, but
when
yeah.
she seen you in the
You
mall.
still gotta say pause.
Yeah,
Sorry,
pause. My
man.
fault.
I don't know, Loopy.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Whoever editing this, cut out the
No,
pause.
not for that, because I heard what he said. I heard you dictate. What? I
So-
call bits and pieces.
Yo,
of that.
so
That's
I
why.
know you. I know you into writing movies and all that. My
Yeah.
boy right here is into writing movies,
Yeah.
and he always tells people, write your own shit.
Yeah.
So what's up? What are you working on?
I got an action comedy that stars Rosario Dawson in it. It's called Mr. Social. 112 pages. I'm still working on it.
It's impressive, 112 pages.
Yeah.
You know, the rule is a page a minute.
Yes.
So if he's got 112 pages, you got
About
112
112 minutes.
12 minute film.
Yeah.
God.
I have another movie called Group Chat. Think of what's that movie where the dude's getting married and they go to Vegas and they don't know what happened. Like they're trying to figure it out. What? Hangover. So think of The Hangover. It's somewhat, but this is called the Group Chat, where the group chat deals with their first leak ever. You know, it's an elite squad of people that's it's considered more of a brotherhood, and this is actually based on a true story. In a group chat that I'm in with very, very, very known people that you've seen, A-list movie stars, and something happened. Information was leaked, and somebody was almost, someone's career was almost ended because TMZ caught the information, and I was the last person in the group chat. So the first person they thought was the last person in the group chat. So I had to go through hoops to prove like it wasn't me, and we finally found out who it was. So in this movie, it's what we're doing is something similar, and throughout the whole movie, there's so many plot twists and changes, and we're trying to figure out who leaked the shit.
I like that.
And once we figure it out, because my type of movies, man, I love to have plot twists when you have to either go back into the movie and watch it again because I like how you missed that, or it really
That's the
gets
best,
you
'cause
like,
then they gotta
yo,
pay for it
how did
again.
this?
That's me in Game of Thrones.
I love that. How did this happen? What? So my movies, I like that. So I got those two movies in the pipeline right now.
Okay.
Seeking funding, it's the most hard, funding is.
Yeah, but you
I'll
know
meet
what,
somebody.
though? But somebody like yourself, because you have a built-in machine behind you. You got
Yeah.
all those followers. So somebody would take that on. It wouldn't be as risky as an investment.
I hope somebody
'Cause it's
who's
like-
watching this.
Yeah, because they know.
reaches
Listen,
out.
this guy can push this movie out to this many people,
Yeah.
and that's less money that they got to spend on print and advertise because you are the print and advertise. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like this kid's got over $1 million for whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the edge, and that's what you got to let them know. Like, listen,
Guys.
just so you know, I come with this as well. I come with it because that's like this whole movie business. Everything changed.
Yeah.
Like your following makes a big difference now.
Facts.
It makes a big difference now. Even
course,
with, like, you know
of
what I
course.
mean?
Who's editing this? What was your name? Freddie, in this moment right now, I need you to put some theatrical background, soft music right now. Hey guys, if you are an investor and you're watching this, I'm pleading to you guys to take a look at my movie. It's an action comedy, and I think you guys will love it. Let me explain to you, this is my background. I have about 8 million followers. My biggest platform is Facebook, 4.3 million. But forget all that. I want you to buy into me. Trust me. Lend your money based on me because I'm going to sell the shit out of this movie. So if you're watching this, let's go make this happen. And we're going to put everybody that's here in the movie as well. So let's make this happen. Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Yo, quick.
Motivational music in the background.
Yeah. Yo, real quick. You got a sister that's involved in the treatment field, right? Like
Correct.
in the what do you call that? Yeah.
Well, the drug
The
treatment.
Drug treatment,
yeah.
addiction.
What's her name?
Rosie.
Rosie. Let's give Rosie a shout out, please.
Yo, shout out to Rosario Ramos. She's been a case manager for drug abuse patients, and it's just been a passion of hers to. The thing is, we, as my family, we never dealt with addiction closely. Like we never had anyone, thank God. But it's still something that we believe in. My sister's been doing this almost 8 years. I joined in to the foundation that was created. We raise money every year. I joined in about 4 years ago, and every year we try to raise money to, bringing awareness to a pandemic that we have going on. It's just addiction. It's as simple as, I'll give you an example. About 12 years ago now, I had a bad motorcycle accident that left me. I was diagnosed as a paraplegic. I had spinal surgery. I shattered in my spinal cord, my thoracic spine. Your spinal cord is divided into 3 parts. You have your cervical, which is the top, thoracic, middle, and then lumbar on the bottom. In my thoracic, I shattered T3, T4. During the operation, one of my lungs collapsed and I flatlined. I was gone for 22 seconds. They brought me back. I was on life support and I managed to, walk away. And without real information, they gave me pills. Hey, go home, recover. I had a body cast. And these pills were morphine pills.
Yeah.
I remember I was in pain the first time I took it. Bro, my God. I felt amazing when I took that pill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo.
I've been there.
It was amazing. And I didn't know it was time for my second pill. I started feeling weird. Now I know what it is. It was I was going through withdrawals on my first pill. Wow. I was having hot flashes. I was cold and I was hot. I was itching. It scared me so much that I took the rest of the pills and I threw it away. I wait till this thing subsided and I just took my muscle relaxers and got through the pain. And I was lucky enough to be strong enough to understand that I loved that shit so much I needed to let it go. I did not want to, So that was my only experience with that. But my sister that has been treating patients and the stories I hear from her, it was an easy thing for me to join in and try to help with bringing this awareness.
And where she's at? She's in Philly, right?
She's in Philadelphia, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And it's crazy over there when it comes
Philly's
to addiction.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We spoke a couple of times, man.
Yeah, you joined us, You jumped in the video.
We definitely gonna get back to it because Steve and got a couple of treatment centers, so we're gonna see how we could make something happen.
Yeah, let's do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, man. I hit that fucking straight bet though.
So, so do you have a lady in your life now, or you just concentrating on doing what you're doing and focusing and honing in on that? If you don't want to answer that, you don't have to.
Hold on, pause. Let me think about this.
Edit that, Iggy.
All the pros and all the cons.
Nah, I just think.
Well, okay.
That's what bitches be watching all my shit.
Pros and cons.
You know what? I gotta let these hoes go. Yeah, go ahead. Let's get it. Nah, because I do. I'm actually going to Canada to spend Christmas with her. So, and I think it's gonna be serious. But if it don't, then But anyways, so the question is what?
Do you have a special lady?
Yeah, I do have a special lady. I think she's special, but I gotta play you gotta be special for 6 months before I even introduce you to the world, and she hasn't hit that 6-month mark yet.
Okay.
So as of right now, she's special, man, and she speaks 3 different languages: English, Spanish, and French fluently.
What Montreal?
Yeah, Montreal. Yeah,
Well, every time I can't miss this opportunity because every time I hear the word Canada, I always got to say this joke.
Yeah.
Why do people in Canada have sex doggy style?
Why do people in Canada have sex doggy style?
Yeah, so they could both watch the hockey game.
That's crazy. Shit.
Come on, bro. You gotta watch hockey.
It makes sense.
You know how they say eh?
Yeah, they be like, hey, you coming to Canada,
the
eh?
Canadians say eh? Like, think about the Canada. C-A-N-A. That's probably how they came up with that, too. Canada, C-A-N, it's all right. But so they can both watch the hockey game.
Guys, better have a good editor.
We gonna get in trouble.
Have a good editor, eh?
We gonna get in trouble.
He's great.
Nah,
so,
yeah.
And now I feel like Sonny from the Bronx Tale because I see you wearing that hat.
Yo, you already know. BX.
You must be pretty upset the Yankees lost.
Hey.
Freddie Freeman.
We win too much. It's okay. Yeah, nah, we lost. That's crazy.
Yeah. We seen our Yankees win 5 rings.
No, I know. I'm just breaking balls. I just want the
I'm gonna break your balls too, though.
You ain't gotta break my balls.
You
We
were
got
10
soda,
years
we're
old.
good. You guys are going this way.
You were 10 years old when you seen your guy. You were 10 years old when you seen your guys win one. Y'all paid Juan Soto $8 million, and now he's gonna be out there pitching, playing center, playing left, playing right, all by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna have no money for him.
For who?
No, for other players.
No, you kidding me? That guy, Cohen, you know how much money he's got? That guy's worth billions. His wife and daughter are diehard Met fans. Happy wife, happy life. He already said it. He's gonna do it just for that. But
So
I'm
so
telling you
why
this,
we
Steve,
so why the
it's
Yankees
an
get
exciting time
so
to
why
be a
did the
Mets fan.
Yankees get
Hey, guys.
Cody
While they
Cody
argue,
Bellinger?
let's talk you and I. Let them argue. How you guys
Back
do
to
that at home?
financing my film.
Somebody was about to click away, and I'm like, hey, guys, I'll stay. Arguing about sports.
No, but you know,
I
don't know.
I
I don't
grew
know
up-
if paying them all that money was a good idea.
It definitely wasn't.
I don't think
we
anybody
got
can
Cody
fucking
Bellinger
live
now.
up
We got Max Fried.
Max Fried was big.
And we got the
I would-
fucking closer from the Bruins. So we're cooking right now.
I would have liked Max Fried, man.
Yeah,
Max
we're
Fried's a
cooking.
beast.
He's a stud.
I would have, to be honest with you, I would have took Max Fried over Soto.
Yeah, I'm at a
picture like
podcast,
that,
but they're
I
arguing with
would've
each other,
took
so I
him
can pick
over.
up the call. Shout out to my daughter. She's here.
Hi, daughter.
Hello, how are
Loopy.
you? Merry Christmas. Hello, how are you? Did you know him as Loopy back in the day, or he was
No,
Mike?
he was Mikey. He was little Mikey.
Little Mikey.
Little
Little
Mikey
Mikey.
talking to all the girls. I'll call you back. Little
Little
Mikey.
Did he have a missing tooth like that?
No
too?
way,
Little
no way.
Mikey?
No
he was
way.
just little Mikey with all the girls. I'm like, Mikey. And they're
Little
like,
Mikey.
hug him. My Mikey.
Yeah. Little Mikey was like 4'11".
Yeah.
I definitely had all my tooth.
And then he
All
had
my
this
teeth.
little thing. He'll be like, shoo. Like, what was it like? Shoo. I don't know what the hell you used to do back then, but you used to, shoo. Like, you had like a little thing. Like, you don't remember, bro? You like, shoo. Like, you know, bro, you used to do some weird shit. You had like this thing. So like, Mikey, you were like, what, shoo. Like,
Yeah, let me tell
It
you.
was your thing.
Yeah, I was always a weirdo though. You know what I mean? A good weirdo. So
Yeah.
I forgot, man. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
It used to be handsome too. What?
Yeah, come on, man. Well, you got the beard, so
Used to be.
you looking better than me
On
right
a little
now.
bit, a more serious note. Do
Yeah.
you ever deal with depression? Do you ever think about back in the day? You know, you lost your mom, and you know, do you ever think about what could have been and maybe what should have been? And do you feel that maybe has held you back, or do you feel that kind of stuff fuels the fire for you to like keep you going? Because you know your mom, you know they're watching you. There's someplace they are where we're not.
Yeah. Depression is tricky, right? As I grown up, when I look back in retrospect, I think there was moments of depression. But back then, I didn't look at it like that. I just had moments of, I guess, moments of quick sadness. Let me get myself together. But there was moments of that. But I learned that not the cure, but the way out of depression is keeping yourself busy with work. And I was always busy. So it's almost I didn't have time for depression. But there was always times of sadness or even achievements where the achievements didn't hit as much as it should because, you know, I didn't get to share with my mom, you know. I recently lost my dad, so my dad got to see everything. So that makes me happy. You know, he got to see everything. He got to see my music. He got to see.
He probably in heaven right now telling your mom, yo,
he's
our
yeah.
son is fucking lit.
But you know what's
heard?
crazy? My mom, when I was 12, she told me I would either going to become an attorney, a doctor, or an actor. And the crazy thing is, I was in the medical field. I was never an attorney, but I'd be talking my shit. And I'm in the entertainment industry. It's like she knew, like
Yeah. She
knew what I was gonna become, you know. So that makes me happy. But depression, I don't know. I'm just lucky enough. I felt I would have been strong enough to stay busy and not really fall into that, you know. And then as I got older, I don't know if it became easier, but it's easier to identify it and manage it. And I'm a strong believer of therapy. I've gone to therapy, and I got to understand emotional intelligence and just I learned different tools and how to identify things and manage certain things. So I mean, if anybody's out there that thinks therapy is weird or is for like it's not, bro. Therapy is for real ones. Like, bro, even listen, I'm gonna talk to you straight. Like, if you have an understanding of yourself and have that emotional intelligence, you'll be able to talk to more women. You'll be able to you'll be a better person at the end of the day. So I'm a strong believer in therapy, and I just want to normalize that because I come from a world where, or my background with therapy was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Or even depression. You can't talk to your Latino family about it. Like, what?
Tú eres loco.
Eso es nada.
Tú eres
They don't even think
loco.
it exists. But you know what? In all reality, like we think depression comes from sadness, but it doesn't.
Nah.
Okay, depression, what it is defined as is is anger turned inward on ourselves. So rather than being angry at everyone else, we're angry at ourselves. It's turned inward. That's what depression is. So I think maybe as time went on, for whatever reason, maybe you thought you did, maybe you have forgiven yourself over time, and maybe you were angry at yourself because that's really what depression is. You know, you never know. I mean, when I learned that depression was anger turned inward on myself, it just took on a whole new meaning, and I just perceived
I
it.
never heard it like that.
Yeah.
So then damn, you know what? I was, when I think of the past, I was a horrible son. Like when I was a kid, like, you know, my 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I was a horrible son around that time. Cause like my dad left my mom, and my mom was trying to move on, and anybody she ever brought over, like, yo, I would fight or get angry, catch tantrum, throw shit around the house. I don't want nobody in the house. I'm the man of the house right now, and I don't. And it makes me feel angry that I was like that. My mom was just trying to find love and try to move
And
on.
then you lost her, and then you could never really.
Yeah,
make
I
up for it.
can't. Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is. You were angry at yourself.
Yeah.
For treating your mom and doing those things.
Yeah.
And it was only until later on, when you came to terms with what it was and you forgave yourself, was when you got out of that rut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what they define it as. So maybe that sheds some light.
Damn, bro, that hits. That hits. Like, I need pizza, bro. Like,
Joe, what a pizza at?
my bad. Yeah,
I'm gonna use the
that's
bathroom
real.
real quick.
We left
We were
off on
talking
a
about
sad
depression.
note. Yeah, sad
The
note. Depression.
and depression being defined as anger turned inward on ourselves. Mm-hmm. So maybe that, like I said, shed some light. To you.
It did.
So-
It did. It shed a lot of light. You know, it'll be something I watch back this show, and you know, I mean, you're still learning. You're still growing.
You never stop learning, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's the good thing about it, man. You learn forever. Every time you make a mistake, you learn from that shit. Some people don't, though, because a lot of them keep going back to jail. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what Jadakiss said, he said something that was very profound. A mistake is only a mistake if you don't learn from it. Because if you learned from it, then it wasn't a mistake because you actually got something good from it, right?
Yeah.
But that was what I remember he said that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And you could only make mistakes once. If you do it again,
Something's wrong.
no, it's
You're
just,
doing something wrong.
Yeah, but
It's not a mistake. It's a
I know
decision.
men. I know men.
a
I know
decision.
men that make fucking 30 mistakes.
On what?
Cheating.
That's not a mistake. It's a decision.
Well, you decided to do it. Maybe, right?
Hey,
You're
what
right.
you talking about? That's a decision. You know what it's you know that's a decision. We just call them mistakes because, baby, I messed up.
Yo,
Booty
so
was fat.
let me ask you a question, right? If you really love a girl, right?
Yeah.
Would you cheat on her?
No. Next question. Easy. What? No.
No, right?
I ain't cheating. No.
Like, so what would a girl have to have for you to make you say, you know what? I don't want to cheat on her. What are the qualities?
Accountability.
Okay.
Obviously, I have to trust her. The way she treats me. Sacrifices being made. The effort to put in the relationship. But I just can't cheat on you. I ain't gonna do it. You doing all that for me, and I could trust you. I really can focus on trying to build this empire, and you ain't out there doing me wrong.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
And me, I've been around, but I'm desensitized at this point. Like, a fat ass ain't doing nothing for me at this
Yeah.
point. Like, you gotta mentally
Yeah.
arouse me. Like, bro, I've seen it all.
Yeah,
It ain't
yeah.
doing, and I've seen,
true.
man, I've seen these girls, like, I've seen the worst of the worst. Like, it ain't doing nothing for me. And I'm older now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really, bro, I've done everything, you know what I'm saying? Think of 30-something, whatever the hell you think about, I already did it.
I'm gonna switch the topic, right?
Yeah, switch it.
I just want to talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
One day I was in this club in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
And I guess everybody was leaving. This girl, I don't remember her name because if I did, I would have said it. Yo, she was bad as fuck, right? So she comes up to me and she's like, "Yo, Mike, you got coke on you?" I'm like, "No, I never did coke in my life. You fucking weirdo." I didn't call her a weirdo, but I
about
didn't
to
want
say that. She bad?
She was bad.
You ain't talking about
I didn't want to make her feel bad, so I was like, "Nah, I don't got that on me." And I'm like, "Yo, damn." I gotta fix my life, my nigga, because the way I present myself, people automatically think I'm a drug addict. And this was bad. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I thought about it for weeks. I'm like, this fucking bitch had the nerve to ask me for coke. Like, how dare she? I never gave her the impression that I'd go around sniffing coke. The fuck is her problem? So hopefully she got better, you know what I mean? And hopefully she didn't, because she was fucking rude for that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say that.
What was her name?
I forgot, man. She was one of them Instagram joints. You knew her.
I know. Wait, super fat ass. You said the Bronx by Webster.
No, I think she was like in Brooklyn or some dumb shit like that. The Brooklyn joints, the Brooklyn Puerto Rican bitches, they be sniffing mad coke on the low. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn Puerto Rican joints.
Yeah, they're not low. You know what I mean?
Damn.
They definitely
shout
not
out
low.
to Boricuas in Brooklyn. What y'all doing later?
And I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. A lot of joints sniff coke.
Yeah.
Like, that's normal to them. And I'm just like, yo, I'm good. I'm good with my weed. I have my phone with my Yerks. I have my phone with my Zans. And we just chilling right now with 420. You know what I'm saying? Even though we make some mistakes here and there, but we trying to do the right thing.
That is not your ringtone.
Yeah.
So how was working with Kevin Hart, right?
you right back, brother. I'm filming.
Loopy! Loopy, it hurts.
Yo, my man said, yo, call me right back, because you said you've been calling me back for 3 days, and you ain't calling me back. Like, come on, cuz.
Sound like some Loopy shit. I'm sorry, what was your
No,
question?
so you work with.
Sorry about
with
that, Lillo.
Kevin. No, it's all right. It's all right, bro. It happened. So you worked with Kevin Hart. How was that experience? Was that a personal or a business choice?
It was all choices. Like, he was, and probably still is, he was the #1 comedy guy in the world. Working with Kevin Hart, man, it was an experience. And you know, people of that stature, you kind of afraid to meet, because like, you get to see who they really are, and if you don't like it, like, damn, you don't want to. Man, this guy's just genuinely funny, and he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. I remember I'm in his office, and the way he talks, it looks like a stand-up bit. He just, Tone, can I tell you, Tone? Let me tell you something. He just talks like that for real.
Yeah.
And whatever, man. Like, this man, but he's always on go. He's thinking of what's the next thing, or at the time we were the next thing, you know.
Yeah.
When you look at him now,
yeah,
he's doing streams
yeah.
with Kai Cenat.
He left us for dead. Now he's with the streamers now.
He hasn't left us for dead.
No.
He's bringing some of us to movies. Like, shout out to Melvin Gregg. He's doing something. He's
Yeah, he didn't leave me for that, because I never met the digger. You know what I mean? But what I'm telling you is, he's leaving, and I'm gonna tell you why he's leaving the Instagram niggas for dead. Because they don't change. They keep doing the same videos. It's like, bitch, how many times you gonna show your ass? How many times you gonna do this? How many times you gonna do that? You made me laugh 1,000 times already, brother. Switch it up. Do something different. And that's why they gravitating towards the streamers now.
I agree with what you're saying. I don't think he gravitated towards the streamers. It's, in this industry, you have to adapt, right? And streaming is right now getting the numbers. Like, what Kai Cenat is doing right now is the new Jay Leno.
Yeah.
It's the new, it's the new night show.
Yeah.
It's just different.
It's
it looks
different.
weird to us. But
It don't look weird to
back
me. I
then,
love it. I fuck with it.
Yeah. So, you know, for me it's weird. Like, I could be making so much money if I was to do streaming.
Oh my God.
I just,
Oh
my
God.
social battery will die after 2 hours. These people be on it because I'm really extra. So, bro, to be extra for 8 hours, I won't have nothing left. I can't really get into that. But to my point, Kevin is so smart. He knows what's popping. He knows what's. Let me get here. But he hasn't forgot, because like he's still putting certain people that he's met into certain positions. And he's still moving.
But they gotta be motherfuckers like Drewski. They got to be different motherfuckers, because these guys are different and they're funny. There's a lot of people that's creating content and it's trash.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of them
There's a lot.
is remaking content.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm barely on TikTok. I did a video with Damn Homie.
Yeah.
With the yak on my nose, the fake powder. How I seen this couple that be on TikTok. I'm not going to say their name, bro. Yo, they took my whole video, bro.
Listen, this new generation of content creators.
They're fake. They're frauds, though. They're not even funny, these people.
They came into this
stealing.
Space. I hear you, and I understand.
Yeah, that shit pisses me off, man.
I understand how you feel about that.
Motherfucker. He had this shit right here. I'm like, how dare he? I did that first.
ladies and gentlemen, you have to accept it. It comes
Yeah,
with the territory.
you're right,
You know how
right.
many people have copied my videos?
Of course,
As a
of
matter of
course.
fact, there's a few porn that literally took my video idea and they shot for shot copied my video idea, and at the end, smash. It's a whole porn. I was sent to them over the years. I was sent to me. I'm like, wait, this is my video and everything, and at the end, what?
Wow, that's crazy.
Whatever. I find it hilarious. It is what it is. But this new generation was born into the ideas already there. Like TikTok is, hey, this is a trend, follow it. They copy shit. And I had to understand that and not be emotional about it, because then I won't be where I'm at right now because I needed to excel. Like, you know what it is? They copying, it's okay.
He knows me. I be ready to burn the
I
house
can't do
down.
that. I come from, all my fan base knows I have to bring original content.
Yeah.
I can't sit there and copy a video because they'll go after me.
Yeah.
But someone newer than me, younger than me, can copy a video. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
literally copy
yeah,
somebody else, but did the
yeah.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I think it's because we're Spanish.
Wait, what?
I think it's because we're Spanish. Like Spanish people, yo, bro, we be getting treated bad, bro, on the internet, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? We be getting treated like shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna say it, bro. We be getting treated like shit.
Say it.
Like me and Ken Stars did a video, right? The
Yeah.
Indian joint.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
went crazy.
Super viral. So some kids that didn't look like us, they were black.
Yeah.
They bit off our video, bro. Bro, and they did it totally wrong. We didn't talk in the video. We didn't talk. They talked. Everything was stupid the way they did it. A lot of them are cheating, bro. Stop cheating. Be original. I dare you.
Yeah.
I dare you to be original, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not about no skin color, nothing. Just be original, fam.
It's not about skin color, although he said they were black, but it's
Yeah,
not about
yeah,
skin
nah,
color.
yeah. Because
Tell me-
I see them a lot. I see them a lot
Yeah.
stealing videos, bro.
Yo,
I see them a lot
we need to
stealing
say their
videos,
names.
bro.
What's their names?
Yo, bro, these dudes, I never seen them, bro. They're nobodies,
You
bro.
know what so I've been trying to figure out what can I do in the streaming world, and I came up with this idea. What I'm going to start doing is people are going to have to pay to bring your skits to me, and I'm literally going to I'm going to look at your skit and give you my opinion about it,
Yeah,
right? If it's
yeah,
trash, if
yeah.
it's a delete, it's
I
a
like
delete.
that.
I think people are going to tune in
Yeah.
knowing I come from that era.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my research. If your video was copied and you submitted it and got paid for it, I'm going in on you. Like, I'm gonna put you through it. Like, stop copying or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start streaming. I'm on Twitch where I'm doing reviews on your skits. If it's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. You can learn from it, or you can just take it personal.
I be feeling
and try to fight me.
I be
And
feeling like
you
they
better
be
have
trying to
hands,
play
'cause,
us.
You know what I'm saying?
I be
Yeah.
feeling like they be trying to play us. Like, let me guess. Like, because I'm not Moreno, I don't got 1 million followers. Stop it, bro. Keep it real, man. Keep it
Yo,
real.
now I remember what you used to do when you were a kid. You're like, shoo. Like, you don't remember that?
Yeah,
Yo,
shoo.
I don't. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you, boy. Shoo.
Like, I'm sick of it, bro. It's like, there's a lot of racism going on, bro, and I'm tired of it, bro. And it's like you can only be racist. Like, yo, bro, I see black people.
Loopy,
kill-
where
no,
are we
no,
going
no, but
right
look,
now?
look,
Oh, no.
no, look. I see black people in the hood killing each other 1,000 times an hour, right? But as soon as a cop gets into an altercation with somebody who's black, all hell breaks loose. So the world goes on fire. People start rioting. Why doesn't nobody riot when we ourselves are killing each other in the streets? Why it got to take for a white guy?
Ruby, where are we going right
No,
now?
but I'm just saying.
We're hitting dangerous territory right now.
No,
What?
it's we can edit it out. But what I want to know
Oh,
is
no, we're gonna keep it going.
No. But what I want to know is
Say it.
Can I see the final cut?
Look, but what I want to know is
Let 'em know.
why doesn't everybody keep the same energy? You got black people out here killing each other. Oh, you had a blue flag. You had a red flag. Oh, you got Whack 100. Very toxic. You got Charleston Watt, very toxic.
Hey, Wack.
You know what I'm saying? You got all these people super toxic online, right? And everything they say is comedy, it's funny. But as soon as a white cop and a black person get into it, it's racism. Oh my God, it's racism. Racism still exists. I get it. It still exists. But you know what? Everybody needs to be humble, settle down, and let's be united instead of being against each other. Because that's all you see on Twitter now. All you see is racism, 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 and I'm sick of it. The other day, it was a girl, a morena girl, going in on Mexicans, on how Mexican girls are built. So if you say something about a morena's eyelashes, that if you say something about a morena's eyelashes that they out here, if you say something about a morena's eyelashes that they out here, you racist. You racist. You don't like black people. So you gotta keep fair game. You gotta keep fair game, yo. That's all I'm saying. I got black nieces, I got black nephews. I love everybody. But I feel the world is divided. Stop with the division and let's be one.
No, look, I just want to close
and stop
it out.
fucking copying.
Stop copying. I want you to close it out because you got black nieces. I got a black dick, so I get it. Because
let me see that.
let me finish.
Okay.
They be racist, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying? I hang like that, you feel me? Like, you can't tell me I'm racist, because anybody's like, you racist, I'll go ahead and pull it out. Oh, now I'm a predator. Like, what are you talking about? I was trying to tell you I'm not racist. But, like, the way you, like, jumping in and out of context, like, let's just talk about depression.
But like I said, look, I'm not racist. I love everybody. But go on Twitter right now. And everything is racist. They still talking about Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Like, come on, man. That bitch blew
Carmella?
$100
You
billion.
said Carmella Harris?
Yeah, whatever her
Carmella?
fucking name is. Carmelo Anthony.
Can we move on?
Yeah, but you were talking about Kevin Hart before. Did you think of any like negativity surrounding him, like a darker side? Because there was some rumors or something
They
about
want you to drop it down on Kevin, son.
Kevin Hart. Because there was some. I'm not gonna mention the A-list actor. Somebody sent me a video, and he was sitting with Kevin Hart. And he says, "You're gonna die in that beard that Diddy wears," or some shit like that. And Kevin Hart got like, edit that shit. He got all like fucking hot under the collar. He went crazy when that was said to him. So I mean, I don't know. It looked like he was like guilty when he went crazy like that. But he said, "You're gonna die in that beard that Diddy wears."
Wasn't it my
Yeah, well, I wanted to leave the name out.
Oh,
you
my
know?
fault, my fault. My fault.
You know, three
My
ways
fault.
to communicate: telephone, telegram, and tell Loopy.
My fault. Because I thought he said he forgot the name. My bad. My
Hey,
bad.
guys,
No, I'm just praying.
if you made it to this part of the podcast, there was something bleeped out because he blurped it out. If it was bleeped out,
But,
keep watching. I think he'll slip again. Anyways, to answer your question, go ahead, sir.
but have you ever heard any negativity? And it was I've heard it a few times that there's a dark side to Kevin Hart. He likes to, partake in like Diddy type stuff.
Diddy type stuff. Kevin Hart partaking in Diddy type stuff. That's an easy answer. I've been around Kevin Hart in different scenarios and celebratory things. I've been to his office. I've done business with him, and never have I ever experienced anything. You know what? You know what I learned about Hollywood? Oh my God, I used to hear so many stories, and until I met these people and were around them, to this day, I don't understand how certain stories unravel the way they do. And being on the outside sounds crazy, but being on the inside, and so being on the inside, I look at it, I'm like, how easy it is for someone to say something and get to this person, get to this person. By the time it gets over here, it's something so outrageous.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Hart, like, yo, this man, this like, first of all, he's human, like all of us, you know? Right. He's made his mistakes in life, but there's never been nothing dark about the man. Like, he's always positive energy, good vibes. He's a good father, and like, I've never heard anything wrong.
I don't want anybody to think that I'm accusing him.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hey, Kevin, did I say it right? I've never heard anything wrong. So,
Want to say anything else?
no, but in all seriousness, I've never saw anything. I'm a good judge of character. Like,
I'm
you know what
by
I'm
no
saying?
means saying anything wrong.
No, I know.
Or negative
You just-
about him.
yeah.
I heard it. You just mentioned well, I know that you worked with the guy and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know him on a personal level. So I just thought it was a good question. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
You could shed some light, but I appreciate
He's
your
a
answer.
good guy, good
Just the
businessman.
same.
He's a good guy, good businessman. Yeah.
Okay, anything else? Like anything else you want to promote?
Yeah, so hey guys, listen, I got a new movie coming out. I play a lead role. It's a horror film. It's called Kill Shot. It's based on an actual video game. I think it comes out February, I'm hoping. It's my birthday month, so you know what I'm saying? If you watching this and you feeling some type of way and you're a female and you want to slide in my DMs, don't. Because I got a girl. You know what I mean?
I think it's bastard. Sorry. Do that over.
No, we're going to keep it this way. Because at the end of the day, it shouldn't be about racism, right?
Yeah.
So slide in my DMs if you're a baddie because we're not racist.
I'm sick of that racism.
I'm sick of it. Because if it's one thing, and then for us, Latinos, right? Because we, right?
Yeah. Because when Latinos and blacks is out there killing each other, nobody's rioting, nobody's protesting. But as soon as something happens between a cop and somebody else, all hell breaks loose. People want to burn the walls down. Like, come on. Come on, man. Stop the fucking racism.
Yeah, but you know what? I think the media adds to that because that's what the media thinks people want to see. That's what sells. They sell newspapers.
Leave that shit in here, because I
without
want
the media, half of that shit wouldn't be as blown out of proportion.
I want the black girls from Twitter who are making fun of the Mexicans. I want them to know these are how your fucking eyelashes look, and you're not that pretty because you're hiding behind 13 filters. You fucking mutt.
There it is.
I see my wife too much. She's Mexican and she has eyelashes like that.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Anyway, so you got these eyelashes. You love girls with these type of eyelashes, especially if you Mexican. Orale vato, you look good. You know what I mean?
Trying to play like that, man.
So back to your guest. I have a new movie coming out. If you guys can please support that. I got new music. I got a song I just dropped last month. It's called Kitty, Kitty, Kitty. It's a play on to this viral moment of Donald Trump when he was like, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. I wrote a song about we don't eat the dogs, but I love to eat the cats. So it's a dembo. If you guys can watch that. And
Spotify, iTunes.
It's on all platforms. Spotify. Okay. It's out right now.
Okay.
Yeah, well, keep us up to date with all that because we'd love to support you in whatever way we can. Sure. All right? Yeah. Well,
thank you for coming, my brother. I love you. It was a great fucking show.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Fuck up. I'm going to give you a hug.
Oh, shit. I love you, no, dog, even though I got a black dick, we're good.
Yeah, you good. Nigga said I'm not racist, look. Yo, once again, it's your boy, the Loopy Blogger. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tune in to the Culture Project. We here, we're not going nowhere, and we're only going to the top. Shouts to our latest guest, Tonio Skits. He's the fucking man, one of the funniest humans on the planet. And I had the pleasure of growing up with this guy. So shouts to let's do that over. Shit's stupid. Yo, so like I said, I had the pleasure of growing up with this guy, and today we still friends. You know what I mean? He didn't go Hollywood like a lot of these fucking Instagram celebrities.
Not yet.
And I just want to say it was a great show. Make sure y'all tune in. Shouts to my brother Lillo for holding it down. This is on him. Do you, Lillo?
Antonio, this guy should definitely serve as an inspiration to so many. I mean, you weren't dealt the best hand. You lost your mom on graduation day. You lost your dad. And God knows your life could have went in a way different direction. Yeah. But it takes a big person to have kept yourself focused, regardless of everything that, happened, and channel it into a positive direction, which you did. So congratulations on doing that, and that's a beautiful inspiration, even to myself. So thank you for. I
appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me, and I appreciate you said I didn't go Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because once that movie drops, if you hit my line and says the call you trying to be disconnected, you go ahead and talk about me and racism. It's all good. But you could call me. You could call me. You're cool. Fuck you. You're cool. You're cool.
We'll see you in Hollywood.
It was a great show. I hope you guys enjoy. And thank you, Antonio, again for stopping by, man. We love you, man.
And 2 years from now, I do not want you asking somebody, hey, there's a dark side to Tonio Skits. Have you seen the dark side to Tonio Skits?
I hear some stuff about him that it's a little questionable.
The only thing dark about him is his penis, I heard.
Holy shit.
The only thing dark she heard, is his penis really dark? Like,
oh, my God.
Do you deal with depression because of Kevin Hart and that experience? All right.
Hey, yo, we out.